Welcome to Henry's Diner. My name is Fran Ungler. I'm the unit manager here. We opened in the fall semester of 2014. We serve approximately 850 to 1,000 patrons per day. Our eggs Benedict is one of our most popular breakfast items. It's really taken off in the last year or two, and Francisco is going to show us how it's done.
All right, guys, we're making some eggs Benny. It's another popular dish at Henry's. We started with the English muffin. Slice it in half. Right, we drop it in the toaster. Then we have some Canadian bacon. It goes in the pan. Right here. You lower the heat as much as possible. Then you come and grab your eggs for the poached eggs. I have some water here already, hot. I add some vinegar on it to keep the eggs together. And before you drop it, what you do, you stir the water a little bit to keep your eggs together. Watch. You can see. Okay, the eggs stay together. And then we flip our bacon, Canadian bacon right here. Should be ready. Then we grab our muffins. Once you have your English muffin ready on the plate, your ham should be ready to place on the plate. Like that. Turn it off. See, I think the eggs are ready. So I'm gonna shake the water, place a towel on the bottom, drain the water off. Goes right here. And then come back for the second one. Same thing, you kind of dry the water. And we have our homemade Hollandaise sauce over here. It goes right on top of the eggs. Then the second one. Then you garnish with some nice fresh chopped parsley over here. We can place the potatoes, which are homemade, also fresh. Then from here, it goes to all customers to the table.